Hi everyone, it's Mark from Broadway. I'm doing this video today as part of our Wellbeing Day in the college, and I'm going to talk to you about two things. The first being hair colour. I know some of you are really struggling at the moment not having your hair coloured. It's been 3 months, so I imagine they're pretty big. But it's not going to be long until we can reopen the salon, so try and hang in there. Don't go and buy a box colour because God knows what problems we will run into in the salon. And it'll most probably cost you a lot more to have your hair done if it's a colour correction instead of just having your roots touched up. So one of the alternatives that I would recommend instead of a box dye is eyeshadow. So reach into your makeup box and see if you have eyeshadow with a palette that matches your coloured hair. So before your Zoom meetings or your team calls, you can just brush it onto your roots just to hide that rootage that you have. The second is that L'Oreal do a root spray, and that retails in the supermarkets between £5 and £10 depending where you shop. They have so many colours ranging from black to your light blonde, beiges, coppers, reds, chestnuts. There's so many colours, so just try and figure out which one would be best for you, because they'll have a picture of the colour on the front. They're really easy to use. You just shake them, spray it on the root, and you're good to go. And then whenever you wash your hair next, it just washes out really easy. Or an alternative would be wear a hat or a scarf. We're coming up to summer, so hats would be the perfect accessory to hide your roots until the salons reopen. Yeah? Okay, so the second thing I'm going to talk to you about is hair care. So now that you're not having your hair done, now is the perfect time to get your hair into the best condition that it could be. Okay, so I'm going to tell you about a product range called Olaplex. So it's a service that is done in the salon using parts 1 and 2. And those of you that have Olaplex in with your colours in the salon, you will understand what I'm talking about, how amazing the product is. So I'm going to talk to you about the retail range today, and you can buy it on Amazon. And it retails between £20 and £30, which is expensive. But because you're not spending that money on having your hair coloured, spend it on the products, okay? So the Olaplex treatments work slightly different from other treatments that you can buy in the supermarkets or in your salons. The ones in the salons or supermarkets, they tend to be protein based. So whatever protein has been lost during colouring or blow drying, these treatments will pack the protein back into the hair. I would still highly recommend them. But Olaplex, or any of the Plex families, so Wellaplex, Vitaplex, they all work differently to your protein treatments. So these will work internally and they will relink all the bonds in the hair, making sure that your hair is a lot stronger. And the more you use it, the more of the benefits you will see. So the first one I'm going to talk to you about is Olaplex number 3. This is most probably one of my favourite products. It's very similar to part 2, which is salon exclusive, but it's retail. So it says that you can leave it on for a minimum of 10 minutes, but what I tend to tell my clients to get the optimum results is to wet the hair in the evening, towel dry, put number 3 on, and then sleep with it on overnight. So you'll get, a good 8 hours of it being on your hair. And then in the morning, when you get up and you jump in your shower, wash it off using Olaplex number 4, which is the shampoo. Again, brilliant product. Most probably my favourite shampoo, to be honest. And then you've got the part 5 or number 5, which is the bond maintenance conditioner. This is really strong, so you'll only ever need a small amount of this. This should last you for a good couple of months. Brilliant. And then we have part 6, which is your bond smoother. So this tends to go on before you blow dry your hair. This is most probably the strongest product. It's really intense, so you only ever need a small amount. And I would only use this on my clients that have masses of hair because it is so strong. My clients with finer hair, I wouldn't probably use this on them. I would use number 7, which is the bonding oil. And this is most probably the product that I use the most in the salon, because you can use it on every client for every service. So for example, if you were going to use this yourself in the house, number 7, I would use number 3, leave it on overnight, 4 and 5, and then before you blow dry your hair, put a few drops of number 7 on, blow dry, put some more on before you straighten it or curl it, and then after you finish that, another drop just to dress it out or smooth the ends. It's a really fantastic product. I would highly recommend it. If you have any questions or queries for me, then please drop me an email at marc.isaac, that's MARC.isaac at gowercollegeswansea.ac.uk. I hope that you've enjoyed this video, and I shall see you all soon. Bye.